ready for the tail of the tape.
Tail of the tape, Jones. Of course I'm ready for tail of the tape. It's chomped at the bit to get to tail of the tape. Could have done that yesterday. Could have done it on Monday. Could have done it right after the Broncos game.
I'll tell you, people seem to like it, unlike our quarterback tiers yesterday.
Man, the quarterback tiers are getting a lot of attention, and none of it's good. People hate the quarterback tiers, Jones.
Well, some would say it's,
it's actually hilarious.
A lot of eyeballs, a lot of interaction, and a lot of feedback. Like some would say it's a lot of notoriety there, Keefe. That's how some would look at it.
It is too much to keep up with at this point. The notifications are off the charts.
So it's your actual Twitter account.
Yeah, so
it's
I
not
tweeted
the show's Twitter account. So because I'm actually,
but the show's caught up in it because I tagged the show.
Well, I'm saying so. But I have to go seek it out personally on like my. I'm not getting like. I'm not getting.
No.
Ding, ding, ding,
it's
ding,
nonstop.
Yeah.
Let's just say it's a lot of fan bases outside of New England that are fighting over which quarterback is better than the other. It would happen all day. Like the moment we tweeted it out, and it continues right now. It's wild.
It's a good idea.
It's a great idea.
Good idea is what it was.
You would have thought we like purposely did it for trolling, which we didn't. We were like going through. We're like, this is who we think, and blah 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 blah.
No, Patriots fans all like it because May's on the top tier.
May's number one. I even slid him over to the top, so it looks like he's like 1A.
Yeah, you ranked within the tier.
I did. I broke my own rule.
That's the way to do it.
But it's a great looking tier. We'll get into that more because I think we could just read. We could start now reading the comments, and we wouldn't be done by 2:00.
Just from Packers fans.
Yeah.
Never mind from all the other fan bases.
I thought we did okay for Jordan Love. They did not. They were hot under the collar about Jordan Love.
They were. Well, hopefully Denver fans don't get a hold of the tail of the tape, or maybe they'll like it. Let's see how it goes, Keefe.
I don't know. I don't know how it's going to go.
Okay, well, we do this as many things live on the air we have not discussed, but it's been very popular. By science, we had the Patriots beating the Chargers.
That's a good point.
That worked out.
Sure did.
By science, we had the Patriots beating the Texans.
Check mark.
That worked out. So we're doing the same categories, plus a few more, plus a few extras this week that we've mixed in. But, Billy, what is our first category today?
Quarterback.
All right, this is a slam dunk. It's been easy for the Patriots this whole time. This one's even easier. Even if it was Bo Nix, it would be Drake May by a good margin. This is like an all-time.
We kind of spoiled it yesterday by tearing these QBs off. But, yeah, that is an advantage. Patriots, Drake May greater than Jarrett Stidham. Quarterback advantage goes to the Pats.
It's the biggest advantage at this position this whole postseason.
Is it bigger than the Texans' advantage over the Pats O-line last week? Yes. It might be.
Yeah.
Yeah, it probably is. It's probably the biggest one we've seen in 3 games.
Yeah.
Okay, big, giant check mark to the Pats, and yet only one check mark. Next.
Running back.
I also think that's Patriots.
I think it's closer. I like R.J. Harvey. Good rookie season. I liked him out of the draft, too.
You're a J.K. Dobbins guy, too. I know that.
Well, yeah.
So he's playing?
He's all banged up. So you got...
He might play.
He might play. Who's the other kid they have? McLaughlin.
Oh, Jaleel McLaughlin?
Yeah, so he's like, okay, they use him. No, I've just been so impressed with Ramondre Stevenson the last 5, 6, 7, 8 games. Like, he's been great. Travion Henderson's still waiting for like a big play. You know he's capable of it. Like maybe this will be the week he rips off a 60-yard run or something like that. So I don't think it's like a landslide, but I would say Pats as well.
I thought what Curran said yesterday about Henderson made a lot of sense. When Henderson got hot, he was kind of the only guy. Stevenson was hurt, and he was able to get into a rhythm. And you can and I think the coaching staff could hand it to him 20 times in a game, 15, 16, 18 times in a game, and not go away from him because there's no other option. It was just him, and that's when he started heating up, and that's when he started hitting big plays. And if you're only giving him 8, 10 opportunities and you're not committed to enough, you're not going to get the big play. But I think it's a Patriots advantage as well. Definitely. So check and check.
Wide receivers.
All right, so wide receivers real quick for the Broncos. Cortland Sutton, 1,000-yard guy.
Really good player.
Marvin Mims Jr.
Gadget player.
Touchdown last week.
But really good week last
Yeah.
week, but I would call him a gadget player, yeah.
Lil Jordan Humphrey,
I remember him.
Wouldn't make the Patriots roster even a couple of years ago when they were bad. He did have a touchdown last week. Did you also see the drop? Of course, if you saw the game, you saw the drop.
Yeah.
I mean, Bo Nix put it right on him in the end zone. Chest, hands, everything, just batted it down.
Nothing little about him.
No, big old Jordan Humphrey.
Yeah,
I think it's one of those ironic nicknames.
That's exactly what it is.
Actually,
it's an ironic
what it is.
nickname.
I like Sutton a lot. Sutton individually might be the best, but man, Kayshon Boutte.
Bryant's better than
Jordan
Humphrey.
Bryant got concussed in that game.
Oh, yeah,
so
Pat
I
Bryant.
I don't know if he's going to play. Troy Franklin's been a decent player for them. I think this one's close.
I might go Pats.
Patriots.
I know it's a homer take, but Steph Diggs is reliable. Kayshon Boutte, and then Pop Douglas, and then there is the chance Matt Collins returns. So if you add all that to the mix, I'll happily take the Patriots.
Okay, advantage Pats. It's a bloodbath so far.
Yeah.
Let's keep going.
Tight ends.
Pats.
Yeah.
It's Pats, our friend of the show, Hunter Henry. So they have
Hunter Henry,
Evan Ingram,
5 yards last week.
5 big yards. Austin Hooper, 14 yards.
Mhm.
Evan Ingram last week had 7.
Okay.
Nate Atkins had 1. So yeah, it was not a big week for tight ends for either of these guys.
I
think
would
Pats.
go Patriots over Broncos, but I don't think similar to receiver. I do think both of these categories are close. Ingram's a good player.
Yeah.
But I would lean Patriots on this one. So okay, again, just a savage beatdown by the Patriots against what should be a very good Broncos defense. Although we'll see.
Offensive line.
All right,
This is the Broncos.
this one
It's
I
very
think
easy,
by
Broncos.
default.
Is this the best offensive line in the league? I'm no O-line expert, but Nick,
They're very good.
it
They're
might be
up
the
there,
best
one of
O-line in the
best.
league.
No, it's a good O
I feel like
line.
they're always an awesome offensive line.
That is true.
Patriots O-line has played poorly, especially Campbell, especially the rookies on the left side. So almost by default, you have to pick the opposing O-line. The last 2 weeks, and this is something to think about with how well the Patriots have played. They feasted on an undermanned O-line against the Chargers.
Mm-hmm.
They feasted on a bad and eventually undermanned line. They didn't have Trent Brown
Mm-hmm.
against the Houston Texans. This is going to be different. I agree with you. This is check mark Denver. So they're on the board.
Yes.
They have their first check. And
Well deserved.
It's-
One on offense.
It's one of very few offensive check marks. Like, I think we gave the Chargers receivers the check mark over the Pats.
Yeah.
I don't know how many other check marks we've handed out on offense to teams over the Pats so far.
No, Texans, because of no Nico Collins,
Oh, that's
weren't
true.
able to get any.
Right,
I
right,
think,
right,
'cause
right,
we,
right,
but
right.
we knew going into the game that he wasn't going to play.
So Denver gets their one. So don't say we didn't give them anything.
No, we're nothing if not fair.
That's true. Okay, what else?
Defensive tackles.
Pats.
Oh, I'm not so sure about
The
that.
tackles.
Yep.
Okay. Give me your pitch for the Broncos tackles.
So is
over Milton Williams and Christian Barmore.
So does Allen have no flexibility? He's just purely you'd call him an edge player?
I would probably say Zach Allen's.
Okay, if we're
he's a big edge, but
I thought he moved around quite a bit there, and I thought he would play interior. If he's definitely only an edge player, then let's give the check mark to the Patriots.
because I think what we can do is let's, for the sake of this, sort of toss him an edge, and then that would obviously be the advantage there.
It's going to be a lopsided advantage for them.
Yeah, kind of like last week. I
but,
think it's similar to last week, right? Where
D tackles, we're talking Milkman and Barmore, and they've been disruptive.
Right.
Throw Tonga on top of
it's
there
like
as well.
the Broncos and Texans might have better overall defenses, and if you add up like everybody on their offensive line, or defensive line, it might even be weighted towards them a little bit. But if you're just saying like the interior guys,
Yep.
I would take Patriots.
Okay.
But then quickly, I know Billy's next one's going to be the edge rushers. That would clearly then be the Broncos. So
Oh, that one's not even close.
Yeah.
And that again,
That's fine.
you're talking about Benito. If we're putting Allen out there, then he's out there as well. So that one to me is not close. Then that's a big check, almost as big as the Patriots have at quarterback. And Chasen's been really good. Harold Landry only played 11 snaps last week, and I don't know how much you're going to get out of him this week. So that's a significant Broncos advantage. So they gain another check mark there on the edge. What's next, Billy?
Linebackers.
Pass linebackers have been pretty good. I mean, it's probably the
I think that's
Broncos,
Denver.
right?
I do
Was
think
it
that's
Alex
Denver.
Singleton, just
Yep.
like a tackling machine.
Yeah, so Benito, if you look at their rosters listed as a linebacker, I consider him an edge player.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say linebacker advantage goes to the Denver Broncos. Again, if you want like a tiebreaker here, and I feel like we kind of did this at tight end for the Pats. Pats have better offense. As a tiebreaker, if Henry and Ingram are close, give it to the Pats. I'd say the reverse here on defense. If we think the linebackers are close, and I do, then I'd lean towards the better defense. Let's give the Broncos the check there.
And they have Dre Greenlaw too, right? He missed like half the season, but he's back. So yeah, I would go Broncos there.
Okay.
Cornerbacks.
Oof. Now wait, one more time, Nick. Who's the guy you hate?
Riley Moss.
Okay, so
Stinks.
Pat Surtain.
I forgot about that.
Pat Surtain might be the best. I think is the best corner in this game. Gonzo's playing at a super high level.
Gonzo's been great.
As is Marcus Jones. Carlton Davis just had his first good game in forever last week, and he still had 3 penalties. I think if you
got to weight it,
correct, if you were grading the best corner, I think it's Denver.
The next 3 might be on the Patriots.
I think if you're grading the whole group, and maybe this is a homer take, I think that's advantage Patriots.
I'm sold.
Okay,
I'm sold on that.
Check that up.
Yep.
Safeties.
Okay, this is Denver.
Denver Broncos.
Yeah.
I agree with this one. I think Woodson's played really well. Like, I'm not dismissing how Craig Woodson, the eraser, has played the last couple of games.
Woodson's been great. I think Hawkins will make a big play here and there.
Yeah, he'll give it and he'll take it.
He'll give away some big
Yeah, he
plays
will.
here and
He
there.
will.
Hufanga's great.
Hufanga has been really good.
And who's their other safety? Brandon Jones. I would say that's a check mark for Denver in their advantage. So another check on defense for the Broncos. What do we have left?
Kickers.
Kickers.
All right, let's look this up.
This
So
is
they
always
have Will Lutz.
This is always a blind spot for me.
Yeah, I don't spend a ton of time on this, but Will Lutz, let's see what he's done for the season.
Will Lutz is 28 for 32. He has 2 misses, 40 to 49, and 2 misses, 50 plus. He's 3 out of 5, 40 to 49. They barely asked him to do it. 4 out of 6 from 50 plus. He's perfect on extra points.
A long of 57. Mm-hmm. Borregales is what, 59 or somewhere in there?
I think this is advantage Borregales. Will Lutz is 8. You have Borregales in front of you?
No, I have Lutz.
Okay, same.
Hang
on, let me get it. Lutz is at Lutz is at 86%. This is always one I forget to do the research on for some reason.
All right, so what are you talking about? Field goals?
That's above Borregales at 84%. Okay.
Yeah. He missed 2 extra points, but he also kicked a lot more.
Borregales was 7 of 10, 40 to 49.
How about Borregales, though? 4 of 4 from 50 plus.
No, I'm wrong. 7 of 11, and then 4 of 4, 50 plus. I think it's Borregales.
I go with Borregales.
I do
and
too.
He's proven that the cold doesn't really bother him that much. We thought that it might.
And the thin area might hit one from 70.
I was going to say, if he's hitting at 59, not at altitude.
He's good from 70.
I think it's Borregales, believe it or not. Okay.
Yeah.
What's our last football one before we'll probably take a timeout here, Billy,
might
and get
have
to some
to,
of the other sillier ones. What do we have? They're all important, by the way. What's the last one here?
Head coach.
So I personally have never been a huge Sean Payton guy. He does now, I believe, a winning record in the playoffs after the win last week, right? He's like 10-9, I think. Has won a Super Bowl. Also had a stretch of years where he missed the playoffs with a Hall of Fame quarterback. So he's been good, and he's definitely a top half of the league quarterback or coach. You have to give him the respect on that. But
I think if we're even
there's few guys better than Vrabel in my opinion right now.
If we're even halfway consistent, every time we've ranked the coaches, and we did it
we
going into the wild card round, we did it
going
into the divisional round, we had Vrabel above him. So I think it's check mark for Mike Vrabel on this one. Now, Sean Payton won a playoff game last week. He hadn't won prior to that since COVID, and before that he hadn't won since 2018. So he does have a Super Bowl. He ran the gauntlet there in 2009, 3-0. But as Keefe just said, that win last week put him over 500 at 10-9 lifetime. So what is Vrabel? Is Vrabel 4-3 now?
Yeah.
So
right.
I mean, Payton has won a Super Bowl. If you want to give Payton that check mark, I get it. It was a long time ago, and he's racked up a lot of playoff losses since then. I would say advantage to Mike Vrabel, but I'd get if we get some pushback on that one. Okay, we'll put a pin in this for a moment. Tail of the tape. So far, where are we at, Keefe? We have how many check marks?
QB, running back, wide out, tight end, D tackle, corner, kicker, head coach.
And then for the Broncos,
that's 8.
For the Broncos, we have 4. It's O-line, edge, safety, and linebackers for the Denver Broncos.
Seems pretty fair to me.
So it seems like it's trending in a good direction for the Patriots. We'll wrap this up with more of your thoughts. 617-779-7937, off and running here on a Wednesday. Would You Rather Wednesday with Jones and Keefe. We're going to do some Would You Rathers at 11:30. We'll talk to Taylor Kyles at 11 o'clock. He'll join us from CLNS, break it all down. We have the hashtag Dork Minute at 11:45. Pure Hoops with Terp at high noon. And, of course, you'll hear Mike Vrabel, as you do every Wednesday here on Jones and Keefe, a little after 1 o'clock. We'll mix in some thoughts on the MLB Hall of Fame. Who got in? Who got screwed?
Wow.
We'll also get to our quarterback tiers, angering a lot of football fans all across the country.
They hate it.
That's later on in the show. You can interact with those tiers and everything else with the show at Jones and Keefe. Watch along and chat, twitch.tv/Boston WEEI. Always, and I mean always, a healthy chat going on Twitch. Do the same on YouTube. Watch there, chat there. Just subscribe to WEEI. We've done 12 categories of the tail of the tape. Advantage Patriots so far. We have a few more right after trending with Billy Lane.